I remember when I went to Hong Kong some 50 years ago, there were a lot of resistance, rejections by Hong Kong people to Shanghainese. Today, if you go to Shanghai, and if you don't speak Shanghainese, let's say if you're from Canton or Hong Kong, even though we are all Chinese, people will look at you and say, which planet are you from? So this is nothing but human nature. If you are different, people will have some kind of resistance to you. Is it bad? Sure. Can we totally eliminate it? No. I guess the answer will be no. So by being practical is to accept this and say that's perfectly fine. Perhaps you have a different culture. Perhaps I don't understand you now, but through time, through this persistence and also the patience, you can get to learn about each other better, understand each other better, and therefore you can come to the very conclusion, and that is to appreciate each other.
I think the 3 Ps are very important and very practical, and indeed that it does take time for this to happen. It won't happen just like that in a second. And in the college is a major educational institution, and that's what you designed for your students to learn, to educate, and to hopefully grow up to be more tolerant and more well-rounded people. And earlier, Dr. Suzuki, you have mentioned that one important factor is that access to the resources, and whether there's limited resources or the limited amount of resources. And having that in mind, as a college president, I wonder, how do you promote that? How do you help facilitate that students from different groups have either equal access, and what's your definition of equal access to the limited amount of resource?
Let me share a story with you about an experience I had 5 or 6 years ago. I was talking to a group of our faculty and talking about the importance of diversity, about the importance of multiculturalism. And I made the statement that I really thought we needed to diversify our faculty more, that we needed to hire more faculty from various groups. And a faculty member who was at the meeting raised his hand and he said, I'm troubled by what you are saying, President Suzuki, because I've always been involved with helping students from all ethnic groups. And you seem to be saying that I'm no longer going to have a role in helping these students, that you need to have minority faculty counseling minority students. I said, well, no, that's not really what I'm saying. And I shared a story with him. I said, at my previous institution, when I arrived there, I discovered they had this large counseling center with about 30 professional counselors, but there was not a single Asian counselor there. And I questioned them about it because we had maybe 15% of the students were Asian students. What they told me was, well, we see very few Asian students coming here, and we don't think they have that many problems.